Well, folks, this is Yamil for Gunstock Reviews. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona, Enloe Custom Guns with Marty. And today we're starting a series about building an AR-15 on a budget rifle, and we'll continue that budget throughout all the weeks that this video is going to take place. So we're going to replace parts on this budget rifle, which is, yeah, budget doesn't mean that it's bad. That means that it doesn't cost a ton of money. And then you'll do it on a budget. Every week or every 2 weeks, you'll change one part on the rifle at a budget with good parts, and you will customize the rifle to the point that it's going to fit you better, it's going to shoot better, it's going to be amazing. So let's get started. Okay, Marty, today our first thing in our series is going to be replacing, we're going to go from front to back, the muzzle brake.
Okay.
Okay, so I have the Pro Comp from Surefire.
Okay.
What happens to be my favorite comp for a budget. You can get this $70-something for this muzzle brake. It comes with the crush washer, and it'll be ready to go. But before we start, let's talk about the rifle itself. This is a BC-15 from Bear Creek Arsenal. It is a gas operated rifle, like any other AR, but it has a mid-length gas system, right? So what are the benefits of the mid-length gas system?
The mid-length gas system is it's a compromise between the rifle length and the carbine. One of the problems that they ran into when they went from rifle length to carbine was that they increased the cyclic rate. The gun started running faster, and so because the gun started running faster, they had a need to change the angle of the feed ramps. That's why we have M4 feed ramps. And it also sometimes meant that they had to run heavier buffers, where you have a carbine buffer, right? The carbine buffer is really just 3 weights inside the buffer itself, right? And the heavy buffers, the H1s, actually had 2 steel weights and a tungsten weight. And that was in order to slow down the system. So by putting it at that midpoint, when they went from carbine length to mid length, it actually slowed the system down, which meant that you could more easily run the standard carbine buffers. They fed a little better, and it just slowed the whole system down. Believe it or not, you don't want the system to go too fast, because when the bolt's running back and forth, the bolt runs, a bullet has to come up into place, right? And when a bullet has to come up into place, if your magazine spring's worn out, maybe it didn't get it up in time, right? So it increased the reliability of the system. It's not to say that the AR-15 is an unreliable system, but it actually softened how much they needed to have more reliable springs, their components. They just didn't need to go out and chase as much with it. So
okay. Before we start, just to mention, we have a Riton 1-10 scope in here. That's separate. So that was the first modification we did. Okay. And so for those people out there, I know the tactical bros out there, while they're grooming their beards, are going to be screaming and yelling, why are you shooting a rifle that is under $300? And of course, I'm a Force Recon Ranger from SEAL Team Delta, and I wouldn't operate with that. Well, boys and girls, this is a 50-yard group with this rifle. Is it MOA? Just right above MOA at 50 yards. There are reasons why you sight in your rifle at 50 yards, because you are dead on at 200, right? Or 250.
Well, it depends on your system. Usually you sight in dot optics at 50 yards for 200. Scopes you can do at that distance. Most people do scopes at 100 yards, but it just depends on what you want, right?
Yeah.
Now, you can absolutely sight in a scope at 50 yards, and there's nothing wrong with that, because you can always scale back to 100.
And this one is, you can figure it out at 100. You can easily change to 100, but that is the group I got from this rifle with remanufactured Black Hills ammunition. It wasn't factory super duper heavy duty ammo. It was remanufactured ammo on 223 brass too. So so you know this rifle shoots. And so far, it's been reliable. Will I go to war with this rifle? Absolutely not, because this is not what this rifle was meant to do. This rifle was meant to put a rifle on every American's hands for a cheap, for a budget that you can then modify and change to fit your needs. So first thing we're going to do is
put on a muzzle brake.
Muzzle brake, so we can piss Freddy off.
Yeah, I was going to say, you needed a loudening device on.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll cut. I mean, Freddy says he doesn't make too much of a change. No, he doesn't. Okay, but it just pisses off the guy sitting next to you at the range, and that there is worth $1 million to me. So let's go piss Freddy off. And Freddy pulled an Elon on me. You can just go yourself.
Okay.
So
there you go.
Let's go do it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Step number 1 is done. We have a new muzzle brake on the gun. Step number 1. We'll meet here in a couple of weeks and do step number 2. So guys, thanks for watching. Please remain healthy, stay safe, and definitely have fun at the range.
Thank you for watching Gunstock Reviews. Please visit our website at www.gunstockreviews.com for more exclusive content. Please visit our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/gunstockreviews. Your contributions would be greatly appreciated and help us grow our selections and frequency of videos.